Ever feel like the world is just one big argument online, at work, even with the family? It seems like everybody's ready for a fight. And if you dare to stand up for what you believe in, you're instantly labeled, attacked, or dragged into a messy, draining battle. It's exhausting, isn't it? The feeling of needing to fight for your principles, but not wanting to lose your peace or your integrity in the process. What if there's a way to fight fiercely for what's right without becoming the very thing you're fighting against? Today, we're learning from a legal titan who has mastered this delicate balance. For June 24th, Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, gives us a profound blueprint. For engagement, the beautiful and good person neither fights with anyone nor, as much as they are able, permits others to fight. This is the meaning of getting an education, learning what is in your own affair and what is not. If a person carries himself so, where is there any room for fighting? This isn't about avoiding conflict. It's about choosing your battles wisely and engaging with a higher purpose. It's about fighting for principles, not just for the sake of winning an argument. Think about Ruth Bader, the iconic Supreme Court justice. She spent her entire life fighting for equality, for justice, for what she believed was right. And she faced immense opposition, fierce arguments, and deeply personal attacks. Yet, she was renowned not just for being quarrelsome, but for her principled persistence. Her famous relationship with Justice Scalia, her identical opposite, is legendary. They disagreed on almost everything, guys, but they shared deep mutual respect. She famously said, "I disagree with most of what he said, but I love the way he said it." RBG understood that you could fight fiercely for your own convictions without demonizing your opponent. She focused on the ideas, the principles, the law, not personal attacks. She knew that true change came not from shouting down your adversaries, but from building bridges. By presenting your case with such clarity and conviction that even those who disagree are forced to listen. She showed us that you can be a warrior for justice and still be a person of profound integrity. So, what's the fight you're facing right now? Is it a disagreement with a colleague, a family member, or even a heated online exchange? Before you jump into the fray, ask yourself, am I fighting for a principle or just to be right? I love this, guys. As a content creator, having to answer comments and argue with people, this is what I got to embrace. Am I fighting for a principle or just to fight? Take a page out of Ruth's book. State your case clearly, with conviction, but without personal attacks. Listen to understand, not just respond. And remember, sometimes the most powerful way to win isn't to crush your opponent, but to elevate the conversation. Fight for what you believe in, but do it in a way that makes you proud of who you are, regardless of the outcome. That's your Stoic blueprint, guys. I love this one. Fight for the principle, not to win the argument, you know? Something like lowering taxes or raising taxes, you know? The principle is taking care of the needy and or making sure that everyone has health insurance that is a working adult. Okay, so we can argue about tax policies or whatnot, right? But the principle, how do we get everyone who works their 40, 50 hours to not die of an illness just because they can't afford it? Let's work through that. Now, once we agree on that principle, that value, we might end up agreeing on the same solution, right? But if we're focused on the solution, taxes versus low taxes and stuff, taxes, that's not our true value. It's money is important, right? We value our money for things, for principles such as having good health, having financial freedom, right? Having retirement. That's why we value money, most of us. It's for a particular purpose. So if we focus on the principles, I find we can get to solutions faster. That's my opinion, because most of us share the same principles. So, at least I think so. Thanks for watching this video. Until the next one, subscribe if you haven't. Check out the book, The Daily Stoic, is in the description of this video. Bye.